Holy crap, has it really been a year since Epic Battle Fantasy V came out? Apparently so. Happy birthday, Epic Battle Fantasy V. Hello all you crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, and welcome back to this game. This is the major update for EBF5 that Kupomet has been teasing quite a bit over the last few months. It adds a couple things, a couple major things. There are some new dungeons, some new items, some new equipment and that sort of thing. There's also this big screaming custom game button on the title screen, and I'll be getting into that in a minute. There are some additional gameplay challenges and modifications that you can turn on or off, not unlike the cheats and handicaps settings from Bullet Heaven 2. And I'm going to be playing this game again from the start. You should be able to, if you want to, continue from your old EBF5 saves. That may not be the optimal way to play because of the changes that have been made to past areas and that sort of thing. So I'm going to be starting this again. I'm not going to be doing another 100% Let's Play of this game for 60 videos or however long that went. I will be highlighting the new stuff. I'm not going to be just playing through start to finish. So I wrote down what I want to do in this handy text file on my computer. Let's see. So as you probably know, I've already played this game fairly extensively, and I'm not opposed to the challenge, but I want to have this move along fairly quickly so that I don't have long stretches of video that I have to cut out where nothing happens. Because I think making videos will be made harder by that. So custom game rules that I'll be playing with. Faux Remix, this isn't going to make it any easier or harder, it's just going to change things up a bit. Okay, fine, the text says it's going to be slightly harder overall, but it should change things up a bit. Weather Remix, that does the same for weather. Equip Remix does the same for equips, random equips. Once again, the same thing. I'm going to leave those off. I think the Faux Remix should make things different enough, I think. Scaling foes. This will, Okay, I'm going to turn this on also. This should make it so that I can skip some battles and still have, and not be completely mauled by the boss at the end of the area, as long as I have the appropriate skills and stuff. And if I accidentally go to a place and get more experience than I want, then it shouldn't be a total party stomp. Party stomp? No, that's what happens when they do it to me, so it's like the opposite of a party stomp. 3-player battle, 2-player battle, 1-player battle. You can play the game with only one character in battle at a time. You'll still have the backup. I'm not going to do that. I personally like having a lot of party members. I think it allows for more interesting strategies than if you were to just solo the game. So with that said, let's jump right in. And this is the old introduction. I'm going to skip through this as much as I can. I'm not going to read the text the way I did in my initial Let's Play, because once again I want this to move along. I saw that sock. I do recall that you can talk to a lot of things and pick up items in many places, and also there's an achievement, a medal, in store if you talk to all the game consoles, which is worth something. Yeah, playing the computer while the power's out, about that. Where's the second sock? I thought the second sock was in here. There's the second sock, or there's a second sock anyway. If I were to go into... Yeah, I have a left sock and a right sock. Cool. I think, for whatever odd reason, I was never able to find one of those in my initial Let's Play.
Hey.
Anyway, there's more. So, in the options menu, there's a cheats and challenges button. And by the way, I don't actually know if, I should probably disclose this at some point. I don't actually know if this update's going to be available at the time of my posting this video, since I want to do it on the first birthday of EBF5. This demo is something that I obtained through Patreon, and I don't know if it's like considered socially acceptable for me to shill other people's Patreons, but if you're interested in both this and just general EBF5 Epic Battle Fantasy updates, you might be interested in checking that out. That would be a really strange sponsorship now that I think about it that way, but in any case, this is not a sponsored video or anything, but useful information to whoever that may concern. Cheats and challenges. I wrote down a couple more of these that I want to use also. I'm going to enable some cheats that will hopefully not make this totally easy.
Hey.
More SP, more limit breaks. That'll make it so that SP regenerates faster and limit breaks regenerate faster. Learn any skill. I generally want the people who have the ability to learn skills to be the people to use those skills. Usually if somebody can't learn a skill, I'm not interested in them having that kind of attack anyway. Less foe HP. I guess I could turn this off when I enter a new area that I want to show off. I guess I could turn all of these off when I enter new areas, for that matter. So, okay, for the sake of moving things along, I'll turn those on. Less status effects, players act first. As long as I remember, that is. There's always the chance that I won't remember. If you want to know what all of these do, the cheats and challenges, I will mouse over the little help icons, and you can pause the video and read those. But I don't want this entire video to be just me reading menu text, so I'm going to try and not spend too much time on this. Okay. If you're the sort of person who likes self-imposed challenges in games, this is the thing for you. I suppose they won't be self-imposed anymore because they'll be enforced by the game itself, but if you're into that sort of thing, it may be somewhat easier because you won't have to reset if you do something by accident. Okay. Do I want to do mouse navigation? Would that make things easier? I don't know. I'm not going to talk to all the NPCs if they don't have a... No, nothing there. If they don't have a quest from me or anything, because I know, generally speaking, what's going on in this game. Okay, I guess I didn't talk to that. I will just use the enter key. Jerry. Dirt and a flare. As per usual, I will be going through the flares periodically, but not the instant I get them. That's what I tend to do when I play video games with equipment and stuff that you can find on the map. And there are more flares, as I mentioned earlier. More equipment in general that you can use if you're into that kind of thing. Let's see. This is that's a slime bunny. I know you hate slimes. It really just occurred to me that the cheats button is a companion cube, as in Portal. I seriously just noticed that. Don't judge me. Okay. Also, God, there was something that I wanted to talk about in that last battle, and I've already forgotten. Go me. Random food. Okay, so for whatever it's worth, the faux remix, and I assume the other types of game element remixes that are in this game, such as equips and what have you, those are reasonably scaled to what you're doing. You're not going to be seeing foes from the end game appearing in the first area. You'll be seeing early game foes in the early game areas and mid-game foes in the mid-game areas and so on. And you're not going to find any Cosmic Monolith right off the bat in a critical area that you have to pass if you want to advance the game. So don't worry about that. I'm going to make an attempt to make my fellow party members surrender instead of beating them outright. Since I didn't really do that in the main game, I only did that to No Legs and I think Anna. With that in mind, I'm not interested in that. With that in mind, there are, if I can find the info button, extra medals. There are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to say 20 by 7, 140 medals in the game, and there were, I believe, 102 in the base game. There are extra medals. I don't know what they're for. I assume for venturing into optional areas and beating optional bosses and stuff like that. There's also this, before I forget, this cards menu, which are basically what it says on the screen. Cards are hidden everywhere and give permanent perks. If you're, they can be found in treasure chests, if I recall correctly. And if you're continuing an old save, you should get them automatically by loading the map that they can be found in. They're treasure chests that they can be found in. And I said I was going to not use mouse navigation. I didn't really look into that though. So if you're continuing from an old save, I don't know exactly what you'd have to do to get those besides that. It looks like I can buy materials, I can talk to the N64, and is there a hidden door? Hidden doors. Wandering out. Okay, into the wild tropics. I almost called it the wild area, as in Pokemon Sword and Shield, but it's decidedly not. That's a chili pepper for limit breaks. Which I guess is appropriate. Okay, there we go. We can, mouse controls. That's right, I've forgotten about that. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, chili peppers appropriate, since you found it in a bin of chili peppers. I saw a sparkly over there, but I don't want to, I don't want to go talk to every single sparkly. That's food. Do you say anything different if I talk to you in front of the... No, wait. If I talk to you in front of the counter? You do. Good job. Alright. Is there anything else I want to really talk about before I start highlighting the new stuff? You're a pirate. You're a pirate also. That's a nice crystal. I made that mistake the first time as well. Alright. Oh, there's sushi here. That's a food item. Okay, I suppose it's worth mentioning. I'm not going to be going as hardcore into the whole catch-em-all thing as I did the first time around. That's another thing that could easily turn into a time sink for me. I was going to say, Koopa Trooper, what are you doing in this game? And then I remember that that's an enemy in the game. Anyway, in addition to the fact that I don't have the silkworm, the silkworm enemy that can use Stern Shot and lower everybody's evade by 80%, which will also make things take slightly longer. Although if I see something that I remember liking as a summon, I will go and catch it if I have the ability to without going completely out of my way. You have a quest that requires a summon to fill out. That's right. When I filled out your quest in my initial Let's Play of this game, somebody in the comments informed me that you can kill her dog that she will have after you do that quest. And also that somebody else in the comments did indeed kill her dog, and I called them a horrible person, and we had some philosophical disagreements about that. That makes it sound a lot more exciting than it actually was. Don't kill her dog, it's too cute. It's unlike all the other dogs that you can find in the game. That was a toy for no legs. Okay. You're a farmer. If I recall, if you do this enough, you can get an achievement. Is it only one? Is it completely random? Alright, it wasn't flipping over. I'm pretty sure that was an achievement. One of the changes that has been made to this game in the form of the update is... That's cool. Is some new areas, at least one new area in the Grand Gallery, which are things that you can unlock once you have the achievements, medals. Some of the rooms require, I'd say, 20 achievements, some require 30, 40, 60, so on down the line. Can I really make you flip over? There we go. Okay, where's Satan? I still don't exactly know what that is. Is there a description on that? Medals. Where's Satan? Discover the demon hiding in plain sight is all it says, which is rather cryptic. Okay. Let's see. Some things never change. Alright. Blocked by dirt. There's another one of those idle things. I do want to keep an eye out for those. Oh, hi! Nice of you to drop in. Before I forget... Because I know if I'm going to forget, or later, if I try to come back. There's this, which looks like a belt buckle and some other items. And there's this, which is hiding behind a bat. Here we are. By the way, before I do anything else, have I picked up any cards? I have not picked up any cards. It says they're hidden everywhere. But I haven't actually run into any yet. Bears. That said, it would be really helpful if I could run into one of those silkworm things soon. Because, catching stuff... I do want to do a little bit of that. That's a monolith. That's another bear. That's not a silkworm. Alright. Yes, upgrading skills. I'm gonna do that later. I'm not too concerned about skills right now, and for God's sake. I wish those messages would permanently go away once I dismiss them. Because they're just a tiny bit distracting, especially when there happens to be something on the part of the map that's down at that part of the screen. Alright. Fortunately, that does not seem to be the case right now. I can't wait until I learn some multi-hit moves. That'll make these... That'll make this go a little faster as well. Monoliths. Do any of you give me side quests? You want stuff to blow stuff up. You don't give me a side quest. How long am I going to go in this video? Alright, I know that already. There's that thief. Okay. I need to go in behind you to do that. Okay. I can't run around, right? I have to actually go in the back entrance. Alright. Oh, you're the guy that wanted socks, right? Yeah, you want socks and sunglasses. I'll have to remember to come back to you because I actually have the socks this time. Is there something behind here? I feel like there's something behind here. Can I just sort of whack the wall? No? Alright. A bookworm. I think that's a new foe. I'm pretty sure that's a new foe. There is a library area that's been added. Randolph. There is a library area that's been added in this game. And I'm pretty sure the bookworm is from there. Okay, that's, I will be able to pass that with the shovel soon enough. What on earth? Is that a new foe? That's a new foe, too. Okay. So, the pink trees. These are called fabulous gloops. I am not going to disagree with you there. Okay. Let me take care of the ordinary Cutie worms first. I still haven't seen any silkworms. I've seen some of the cutie worms and plenty of the scaly worms, but no silkworms. Of all the worms for me to not see, I feel like I want to be seeing the silkworms. Anyway, let me go and take care of the cutie worms first because I already know what they do and that's not too exciting. No legs, your aim is just phenomenally bad. I'm sorry. Magic attack. That's a rainbow attack. All right, so you're magic attackers of some sort or another. I can hit you with dirt to make you go away. Alright, so you weak to the 3 elements plus holy. Many colorful spells, but would rather avoid fighting. Can I induce a surrender somehow? Hang on, let me see if I can induce a surrender. Lovable. Matt, shut up. Alright, defensive foes are the worst. Indeed. I'm gonna heal just to be on the safer side. And no legs, that's going to be in cooldown for 2 turns. Let me, I guess I could just wail on you? Oh, do you have lovable as well? Did you inflict that on yourself? Would you do that? Would you just do that on your own? Is that a thing you do on your own? Alright, the limit break can wait. On the next turn, no legs will still be lovable, and I'll be able to put it on Matt. Which is, if I recall, that's the strategy you need to do to get Natalie to surrender later on, in a little while. Although I don't believe I've done that. Have I? I might have. I can't remember. I did some of the surrender achievements. I didn't do all of them. I'm just gonna drop a nice skip turn there. Cherish. And with that, you shouldn't be able to actually damage me, so you're going to surrender. That's cool. And, ooh, okay. Sucks. Ow. You're surrendered. Let me drop a box on you. Oh, I can't drop a box on you. I can't target you when you're lovable either. That's a shame. Okay. Is that it? Is that all for me to do now? I think it is. Alright. No mercy, yeah, for killing a surrendered foe. Interesting. New foes. Cool. I'll try to make a point to show those whenever I see a new foe. Anyway. What do you have to say? You have nothing to say. Yeah, too good to talk to us, huh? How rude. Alright, for the bookworm. I should probably end the video soon. Let's see. Let's go and scan you. First and foremost. You are weak to ice and rock. I have ice and rock. I'm gonna take out the gloops first, I think. I want to give these two a chance to shine. Just a little bit. Let's see. It looks like you're doing, oh, enchanted, so that's going to make me immune to physical, but take double magic. Immune to magic, but take double from physical. Okay, other way around. I can't do much to you. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you're pretty wimpy. You have a belt buckle that you'll drop. That's interesting. Can I please take care of the stumpy thing? Oh, ow. No, sucks. Bad. Now I'm enchanted. I do look different. Kindly don't do that, please. Okay, well, I took one of them out at least. And, that's a bit irritating. You're summoning friends. I'm remembering how much fun No Legs is to play with, at least in early game. I'm going to end this off about here. For the time being, my name is Dragonite. This has been... I need to be on the other side of that block to make a shortcut. This has been Epic Battle Fantasy V, the update. It's good to be back. This is quite a good game. I should probably just replay it every now and then just for fun. I'm not really in the habit of playing games, unfortunately, when I'm not recording because I'm not a teenager with infinite time on my hands anymore. But this would definitely be a good game to do that with. All right. Free stuff. Oh, those are the sunglasses. Bye.